Hello, everyone, and welcome back to this year's Power of Pride. Coming up right now, we have Jazzpunk, a special agent run by Ozmourn. If you want to take it away.
All right, thank you so much for that introduction, Counter Kitty. Hello, everyone. My name is Ozmourn. I'm here to be running Jazzpunk. I'm very glad to be back with Power with Pride. Um, and I have two amazing people here on commentary. If you want to introduce yourself, Jess, you can go first.
Hello, I'm Jess, aka the Valiant Son, and I'm so excited about this game. I know nothing, and I'm ready.
And Alex.
I'm Alex, also known as Hyperion Skies, Oz's other sun-themed friend. I also have not seen Jazzpunk, so I'm going into this blind, and from what little I've heard, I'm intrigued and excited to get context.
Yeah. For those of you that don't know, Jazzpunk is a game that was made back in 2014. It's an indie game, but it was published by Adult Swim, which is the same network that created cartoons such as King of the Hill and Robot Chicken. If that gives you like any kind of expectation for what this run is going to be like. And also, this is also the first time that I realized that Adult Swim has a video games division and have published a lot of games. So that's a very interesting thing. Aside from that, this is like a game that is very satirical, very comedic, but also has some really nice stuff in the speedrun. And so we're going to see a lot of brokenness, a lot of cool tricks, but also just a lot of really, really funny jokes. So with that being said, I'm going to start from new game here. And we're going to watch this opening cutscene here. The opening cutscene doesn't give too much information about what the rest of the game is going to be like. But we start off in this airport because we're going to be going on a trip. Even should go on to missions. We're going to be playing as a secret agent whose name is Polly Blake. And as you can see, we did come here in the suitcase. That is a person-shaped suitcase. So this is a wonderful, wonderful game. I'm hoping that y'all enjoy it. So what are the expectations that we have, Jess and Alex here?
I'm expecting something along the lines of like surreal comedy.
Mm-hmm. And Jess,
Um, I mean, so the only thing that Oz has told us about this is that he did give us like a list of, I believe, the achievements we're looking for. And I think my goal is to be like, can I identify when these achievements are made based on like their names alone?
yes.
Like if there's not an in-game pop-up, like can I figure out like, ah yes, this is where we're at. I think that's where I'm at, is just am I going to be able to identify anything happening in this game?
Yeah, I'll be
I
able to
uh
look this up on my own.
I did not retain the list of achievements. I was also given the list of achievements, but because they made no sense whatsoever out of context, I just kind of went, huh, this is going to be really chaotic. And then my brain just kind of threw it out.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, it'd be nice. Special agent is like an achievement hunting category in this game. We're gonna get a lot of achievements and a lot of different objectives in this game that are very fun and make the run absolutely amazing. So, timing will begin on our first input here. So, in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so now we're here at Darlington Station. We're going to talk to this box, and the box will talk back. And the first thing that we're going to be doing, we're supposed to talk to the director, and he's supposed to go give us a mission, but instead, we're just going to be going out of bounds here real quick. And we're going to be grabbing the bottle of pills. Essentially, the way this works is that you're supposed to talk to the director, and then he gives you the bottle of pills. But the way the game has it is just that it saves the bottle of pills like really below the level, and then teleports it up once you talk to the director, so we can just get it ourselves at the bottom. That's just Jazzpunk. So, the thing that we're supposed to be doing, we're supposed to infiltrate the Soviet consul, and we're supposed to grab a piece of information for sabotage later. And I'm about to do a series of about 10 tasks that have absolutely nothing to do with what I just said. And the first thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be talking to this little frog over here, and we're going to be playing a game of Frogger. This is the same pattern each and every time, so like it's very easy to like just practice it. But sometimes the speed at which the cars move is a bit different. So this frog wants the Wi-Fi password, and we're going to collect 8 Wi-Fi passwords because that's totally how Wi-Fi works. But we need these special glasses to see where the Wi-Fi passwords were. This guy also needs some saliva for his envelope, so we're going to help him with that too. So next, what we're actually going to be doing a really nice glitch here called the pill bottle launch. And essentially, I'm going to be doing here, I'm going to save here just for a safety save. I'm going to be lining myself up with the edge of this bottle and then going like right here and launching ourselves upward like that. Oh, perfect. That's actually a very nice first try. We're going to talk to this secret agent, and then he wants us to smuggle this pigeon into the next level. So we're just going to take it here. And then before we do that, we're just going to be doing a few more tasks. So the very first thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to be talking to this secret agent. He wants us to degauss some of the pigeons because they're carrier pigeons with secret information. So you can just mess up the frequencies right here. These pigeons will drop pigeon pheromones, and we're going to be spraying those pigeon pheromones on people. You have to spray the pigeon pheromones first before you degauss all of the pigeons, because otherwise the pheromones will just disappear. We're also just going to make a call real quick. We're going to degauss this guy, cover him in pigeon pheromones, and then he'll be taken away by the pigeons like so. Bye. We're going to shoot. We're also going to be shooting some of these agents out of trees real quick. And then we need to do 2 more pigeons. Boom. Spray this guy with pigeon pheromones. And then the last one usually is right here. Where they're placed is RNG. Also, the aiming with this machine, with the frequent, to interrupt the frequency, it's absolutely awful. I hate the aiming with this. It's like you can't aim directly at the pigeons. You have to aim slightly to the right of them, and it's annoying. Okay, so we're supposed to infiltrate the Soviet console. All the workers are here right now, but we're just going to change the time to 12 o'clock because that means we're going to go on lunch because that's how time works. And now we're going to do a nice little glitch here. We're just going to be going up this elevator, going to the right, and oop, come on. If you slightly lodge yourself out of this fence, perfect. You can exit before the elevator traps you. Save and load, and it's going to warp you upwards into the building. We're going to play a little bit of a game right here. We're just going to get rid of these macro pages. Perfect. And now we're going to be going into another dimension where the information is. This phone will only work on a certain frequency that is emitted by this device. Please, come on. Perfect. And now we're going to use the phone, get the piece of information, and then leave. Get the data. And we're also going to do some. We're also going to do some impersonation right there. We're using the painting to activate the sensor that reads your eyes. And so after that, we're just going to go into the trash, and that is the end of the first level. Now we're going to go back and talk to our director, and he'll give us the next mission. All right. So how are you feeling, Alex and Jess?
This is fully voice acted?
Yes, it is.
I wasn't expecting that, and I was not expecting how deep all their voices are.
Yeah, the director is actually a pretty deep voice. Jess, how are you feeling right now?
So, are birds real in this universe?
Oh no,
Because I'm just okay, cool.
They're just
needed to confirm.
Yeah, exactly. So he's gonna give us another mission. Wait, go ahead.
Disappear into the floor.
Yeah, no, he's right there. He's fine. I'm just gonna look out into the world right here. We're going to save and then load to skip this cutscene right here. Now we're in Ikeyaki Alley, and we're going to do a few more things. We need to follow the cowboy because he has a artificial kidney that we want to steal from his body, naturally. We're going to go up this trash can that is a spider to start that cutscene, but not enter the area for it yet. We're going to talk to another box, and the box will talk back, as per usual. All right. And then we're going to go here, and there are about 3 flies in this room. We're going to kill all of them, and we're going to break some vases in the process. Where's the third one? Where's the third one? Oh, it's supposed to be a pattern for where they go, but sometimes I get lost in them. So yeah, there we go. We killed the 3 flies, and now we're going to smack this box with the fly swatter. Boom. And that completes the task for conversationalist, which is just talk to 3 inanimate boxes. So now we're going to put a Q-tip in that guy's ear for later. We're going to take off our shoes, and we're going to capture spiders. You only need 5 spiders, but we're actually going to capture 8 to go above and beyond the spider of duty, as the achievement is called. So they're all in
I
different
was going
places.
to ask if that was the achievement I've got on this list here.
Yeah. We have 5, but we're gonna grab one more here and another one right here. Perfect. So those
That's
be 8
horrible.
spiders, and we're just gonna throw them on
Oh,
the
that's
face.
horrible.
Yeah. We're gonna take this pufferfish that has poisonous, that is very poisonous, and we're gonna be poisoning the food of the cowboy who we need to get the artificial kidney from. So yeah. Am I living up to the expectations that y'all have at this point?
Yes.
Perfect.
Do we have time for a couple of donations?
Yeah, real quick, you can.
Okay, we have a $1 from Anonymous. He says, "Did you know that you can donate as little as $1?" As well as a $25 donation from Princess Shortcake, who says, "They're very jazzed for this round. Best of luck to us and Jess and Alex with a blind commentary, of course." I'm feeling that we are $65 away from just bonus agent round.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Princess Shortcake Anonymous. As you can see, we had to return a video for Blockbuster Video to do our due diligence on there. We also ate a sandwich off of the guy's brain that we put a Q-tip in. Ignore that. That's perfectly normal. So after sealing the artificial kidney, that definitely was just a stomach. We're going to be doing a mission called Realplicants, in which we're going to find 3 Realplicants, which are actually like real people, instead of like robots in this universe. And so we're going to be taking this void cough machine as the detective is telling us, and all we have to do is take a picture of them, and then that'll prove to us that they are replicants, because they're going to have actual bones and muscle. The first one is up here. They're always in the same spot, so you can really just have to work on some movement and stuff like that. You also have to make sure that your crosshair is actually on the person that you want to take a picture of, because otherwise you could be as close to them as you want and the game will not register that you took a picture of them. It's like the one and only like really annoying thing about this run is that you have to be kind of precise with that. And I've had like runs where I lost several seconds because I accidentally took a picture in the wrong spot. And that's an unfortunate, bothersome thing. There's one more replicant right here. Boom. And now we're going to return to the detective.
So, is this a universe where... Is this, like, set a long time ago in this universe? Or is this set in a universe where Blockbuster never went under?
This is set in a universe where Imperial Japan takes over after World War II. In case that wasn't clear. Did you not get that? I thought you did.
No, but that's okay. Okay.
Fair. This is my favorite joke in the whole game. He tells us to return our badge. Then let it play out.
And your gun. And your other gun. And your other badge. And your badge gun. And your gun badge.
I love that joke so much. He just keeps asking for things and you just keep giving it to him. Oh, it's beautiful. So we're gonna go into a simulation now in which we have to go rob a bank, but we're in like a cyberpunk world. There is a skip that I could do here, but I'm not going to because it's incredibly unmarathon friendly, because if you fail it once, the whole run is dead. Like you soft lock if you fail it. So this is cassette. Thank you for censoring your curse words, cassette. So we're going to help them rob a bank by getting some sneezeware. You're familiar with hardware, software, might even be familiar with firmware, but are you familiar with sneezeware? Jess, what do you think sneezeware does?
I think like viruses in a computer, right? Viruses make you sick, so you sneeze. That's the logic I'm going for. I think that's what we're doing.
Yeah, it's a very sound logic. And we're just gonna take the sneezeware and we're gonna have cassette assemble all these parts. First of all, we have to sniff up some germs. There's germs hidden throughout here. We have to go through a specific lens to see where all the germs are. Sniff up here, and we're going to sniff up these germs over here. Sure. All right. And I'm going to talk to the punks again, and now we're going to go and rob the bank. And as you can see, we have a sneeze gun that just sneezes on people. We're going to get rid of these guys. Boom. Boom. And we're just going to go past the guards that are actually inside because they don't matter. And Jess, guess what? You were right, because we're going to use the sneezeware to give a virus to the security programs in the bank to open up the vault for us.
Oh no. Whether to be proud of myself or concerned.
All right, we're gonna grab the cash. They're gonna shoot at the guards. We're gonna sniff up all of this cash, because not only can this gun sneeze, it can also sniff, as a nose does. We're gonna sniff up all the cash here. Excuse me. We're gonna exit, and now we're gonna sneeze him up too, because everything can be sniffed up in this gun. Excuse me, did I just get shot? My goodness. And then we're just gonna leave, but we're gonna leave Cassette here, because we don't care about her. We're just gonna take the money for ourselves. So that's the end of that mission. Very nice.
Hi, Cassette.
Bye, Cassette. And now we just leave. All right, perfect. I have a question. Do any of y'all, do Jess or Alex, do either of y'all enjoy wrestling?
I have one wrestler I like. I don't watch wrestling though.
What about you, Jess?
I also don't watch wrestling, but I feel like this is a trick question.
Yeah. Well, you're gonna like wrestling now. This is Psychomaniac, and he challenges us to a wrestling match. The dialogue here that the announcer and Psychomaniac says is RNG, and it's also really funny. It can be really short or really long. Let's see what he says. I do want to. I am some. He can go on like a really long tangent, or otherwise he's just gonna do a quick, like a quip at you. Let's see.
1,000 years of murder and mayhem runs through my veins, Wally Blank.
Oh, that's okay. Thank you. He did a really short one. Okay, perfect. Sometimes he can go on like a huge tangent about gonorrhea, and I'm not kidding. That's like one of the dialogues that he can do. But we do have a nice little strat for this one. We can just boom. We want to pick him up like so. We actually want to pick him up in a weird way. Oh, there you are. And we're gonna shoot him, and we're gonna toss him over the ring, and then we're just gonna beat him up with these boxing gloves. The boxing gloves do the most damage. If you pick him up in a very special way, like diagonally over your head, you're able to put on the boxing gloves and then just consistently put damage on him without him moving. But we didn't get that, unfortunately, because like the way that you punch is kind of random. And unfortunately, the dialogue that the announcer says exiting the match is also RNG, though that one has a little bit less like leniency between the two. You're the champion of the world, spelled like that for some reason. We can just punch him until the match is over. Yeah, that's Psychomaniac wrestling. Just win the achievement is just to win a match of wrestling or a boxing with Psychomaniac. There we go. We're just going to boop. There we go. Into the temple. We're going to grab a candle through the wall, and then we're going to light this incense, and that's the end of the mission. All right. How are we feeling right now as we go into the next area?
That was fast.
You were positively zooming.
We're positively zooming. Is there any favorite areas or favorite jokes that y'all have had so far?
I like the sniff gun. I too, when I need to go out and bring my money with me, just kind of inhale until all my bills fly to me.
I like that the replicants, like, you ran past one again and it was like still.
Yeah,
there.
right. It was nice. So now we are going to Kaitok Resort. We're going to go on a vacation, and then eventually the vacation is going to turn into like an actual mission. That map that we just went on, you could like walk around that map, and all of like the countries of the world have like different jokes on them, but that's long, and we don't have time for that. So now we're at Kaitok Resort, and the first thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to go into a game of Street Fighter, and specifically we're going to be fighting a Honda Accord. The way that this fight works is that we have to like, you can't just keep hitting the Honda Accord and it'll like slowly go out damage. You have to like hit each part of the Honda Accord, like each door, each window, like the bumper. You have to make sure that all of them like get out first.
Did you just shout your legs are broken?
Yes, I did.
This is like the opposite of Power Wash Simulator.
Right? Beautiful. So yeah, there we go. And for some reason, can I'm gonna have to ask you to wait until after this next segment, and then we can do some
It's okay.
donations. Well, thank you. So this is the iconic section that is the bane of all of our runners' existence, and it is called Wedding Quake. And essentially, we go into this wedding cake, and we are interested. The game is called Wedding Cake, but the community calls it Wedding Quake. Essentially, it's a parody off of like the Quake 2 games, in which you have to win like one map of each area, and you have specific weapons. I might die here. Okay, so we want the rose gun right here in this first area. It is the enemy like behavior is random, where the weapons are placed are random, and we just to get 5 kills right here. Perfect. Oh, 3, 2, 3. Okay. I might die before I can do this again. Perfect. Oh no. Okay. Okay. That's fine. Are we in the lead right now? Yeah, we're still in the lead. Okay. We just need to respawn. I don't know where the other one is, but we can also use the cork bottle. That's a one-hit kill for a lot of them, but usually it's kind of limited in how much ammo you have. Okay, here's the rose gun, which is also pretty. There we go, perfect. 5 kills. All right, now we're going to go into the next match, a new game, and we're going to do first one player for these first 2. Actually, no, that's a lie. New game. We're going to go to 2-player mode for the next 2 maps. Essentially, the way that it works is that you can abuse 2-player mode because in order to win a match, you just have to get 5 kills. The game doesn't specify that you can also kill the person you're playing with. And so you can just respawn and then repeatedly kill your partner, and that'll count towards the 5 kills at the end. But you can also, every time you teleport back to your partner, for some reason in 2-player mode, and these 2 maps specifically, you will always spawn with a jar of spiders, which is a one-hit KO for all the enemies in this game. I do not know why this game works like that and why this bug exists, but it's a real thing that you can just do. Okay, perfect. And oh, I died. Oh, I could have gotten a last kill there. That's unfortunate. Okay, J, and then perfect, and should just get one more kill right here. All right.
We're encouraging spawn camping here.
Yeah, exactly. In these next 2 areas, we're just going to be using 1-player mode. Are we going to get a good spawn? Okay, we got a great spawn, actually. We want this, which is the gravy boat. The gravy boat you can, like, just use to kill a bunch of people at once. And also you can aim it. Oh, this guy went upstairs. Oh, whoa, we're out of bounds? That's never happened before. I'm not even joking. I've never gone out of bounds with the gravy boat before. But usually with the gravy boat, you just kind of want to wait for the enemies to come towards you and then just shoot them like that. I think we just need 1 more kill. Get this guy over here. Oh, dang. Unfortunate. It should be fine. There we go. Perfect. New game. We have 1 more map. And that is the Bachelor Pad, which is supposed to be the final area of the game, but if you play the game through once, you unlock this map, and that is unfortunately required for this specific category. We got a horrible spawn. I'm going to be so real with you. We might die before we get to where the gravy boat is supposed to be, because we also are going to be using the gravy boat strat for this one. But we can just go back here. You also have to be really careful, because sometimes the enemies can spawn... sometimes the enemies can spawn really close to you and also on the roof of this area, but thankfully when we died, a few other enemies also died. The unfortunate reality of dying with the gravy boat is that you have to wait for the gravy boat to respawn again, which I'm just going to go behind here so I can avoid these enemies, and hopefully by the time I get around, the gravy boat will respawn. There we go. Perfect. 3 more. Oh, dang. I didn't. Okay, yeah, that guy snuck up on me. We're not doing too hot here on this particular map, but that's perfectly fine. We're gonna go over here, and we still need. We could use. I'm trying to think of what other things we could. I mean, we could use the chair, but that doesn't really do a lot of damage, unfortunately. Okay, here, look at both respawn. Thank God. I like to wait for enemies to just come over here. Sometimes when they oh, come on. Whoa, I went out of bounds with the gravy boat again. I didn't realize. I've never done that before. I can't believe I've never done it in the run until now. I guess I'm just being greedy, so I'm going like really far with the boat. All right, there's Wedding Quake. And Counter Kitty, you can say some donations now.
Okay, thank you. We have $10 from Anarchy. He says, Great Moen. We have $10 from Ozmourn herself. He says, Hello, fellows. Congrats on your Oz wedding. I hope it goes Oz great. Wait, what's that shaking underneath my feet?
Well, it
And
looks
we
like
also
we're
have
clearing this out.
$75 from Anonymous, and with that, we have reached the $300 incentive for the bonus wedding
Oh,
playground.
no. I don't like
Let's
this.
go. Thank you all so much for getting that met.
Yeah, congratulations. And also with that, we now have a new target and a new bidder.
Master Polyblank.
Yes.
I've
Nice.
Thank you all so much for getting that met. All right. So we're going to do some interdimensional travel here. And now we're at a nude beach. And this is a universe where Kaitak Resort is just a nude beach. And we are also going to be grabbing some more things on the sand here using this metal detector, including a woolly mammoth. We have one more thing here. Where are you? I get lost in some of these sometimes. We're going to get a CD. Before we get the next item, we do have to return another videotape over here to Blockbuster Video. There we go. Perfect. Gotta be responsible. We're going to get one item here, which is just a Nintendo 64. Or this the legally distinct Nintendo 64. Most valuable player, which is a legally distinct Oscar. And there we go. A chest. And we're going to have one more thing, which I'm told is a Star Wars reference. To a man in a... Come on, where are you? 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 There we go. A man in the cryogenic chamber. Perfect. All right. And now we're just going to go back a few more dimensions into the dimension that we were originally in. All right. Alex, Jess, how are you feeling?
Make haste, Polyblank. Make haste.
You're told it's a Star Wars reference.
Yes.
Have you not seen Star Wars, Oz?
I haven't. I'm not going to be so real.
So
Chat, if that's absurd to you, please donate and tell us.
No, there we go. Perfect.
Oh my.
Were you about to explain the reference?
No jump has turned our friend.
No.
Alex? Hold on. All right, let's see here.
I
We're
think
going
we
to be
should do a
break.
movie night.
Wait, go ahead. What were you saying?
I was just saying, I think we have to do a movie night.
Oh yeah, we do. So we're supposed to break our neck on the pool, but in the meantime, we're also going to be opening this computer that leads us to Pizza Cabin. And there are some pizza zombies over here. We're gonna ignore them. We're gonna grab this guy as our weapon. Because all we really care about is actually I'm gonna get rid of this guy just because he's gonna be a bother to me. We want to kill these three guys. And also for some reason the field of view in this specific area is so bad. It's like really, really small. We're gonna open here. We're gonna read this pizza and read this typewriter, and everything starts laughing. And I know for a fact that this is an Evil Dead 2 reference. That at least I do know. All right, but yeah, that's Pizza Cabin, and we're going to be saving this guy, much like David Hasselhoff, which is part of the name of this achievement. We're gonna give him back to his girlfriend, and we're going to be. Oh, I messed up the movement on that. Come on, getting out of the pool through here. We're going to be doing a small glitch here where we can just go halfway through this elevator and then choose a floor using the numbers on our keyboards instead of like choosing right here. At the very top of this floor, we're going to exit a little early. I don't like... The bellhop is unfortunately on a really bad cycle today. We're just going to be grabbing a little bit of information from the bellhop, which would be key card to our room. And we're going to be entering this room over here because that's where our next mission is going to be, including a call from the director. We're also doing a glitch here in which you can jump and then get a little bit more height by like then saving in this spot and then loading that exact spot. And then it'll start the cutscene over and you'll be able to move just a little bit before the cutscene starts again. And we're going to keep doing that until we get to this guy right here. We're going to be dressing up as a woman, getting some heroin chic, and we're going to be disguising ourselves to a meeting in which we are going to be trying to steal some information from the investor. So we're going to kiss 3 people while we're in this makeup because that's part of the achievements that we need to get. Perfect. Oh, I hate it when that happens. All right, and we're also going to be swapping these suitcases so that we can steal this specific suitcase from the investor or the editor. I keep forgetting his name between investor editor. But now we're going to be getting this drink. Compliments of the lady in red back there. Certainly, this drink is fine. It is not poisoned in any way, and we're going to walk out of this door completely fine. Except we passed out because, of course, the drink was poisoned. We've been roofied. All right, so
You look a little pale. What's the matter, Polly?
the editor is going to kidnap us and put it back into his hotel room for the night. And this is of course actual plot. I know it's hard to distinct what is plot and what isn't, but this is part of the plot where the editor is just going to kidnap us because we've been trying to infiltrate and gain information from him. All right, and what you're supposed to do here is that you get a message in your in your doorstep, in which essentially it's a conspiracy theorist telling you to meet him under the pool. We are going to go to the pool, but we're not going to go there to meet the conspiracy theorist. Instead, what we're going to be doing is we're just going to be returning another video to Blockbuster video right here. That's the last videotape we have to return. And instead of like talking to the conspiracy theorist, he's like, you have to do this thing with like a mechanical pig that you see just running around here in the parking lot in order to unlock a secret area that'll lead you to that'll lead you to like the exit of the level. But instead, we're just gonna be doing a glitch here that we did with the elevator when we saved and load. The game still thinks we're in the elevator right now, and if we go down in the elevator instead, we can just. Oh wait, there we go. Excuse me. Oh, okay. For some reason, the elevator was on floor 1. That's interesting. Okay, so as you can see, the game is still in the elevator right now. I just chose a different floor. And then when you go down on the elevator, it'll clip you through the floor like that. For some reason, it was already on floor 1. I don't know why. I didn't press 1, or maybe I did by accident. But that's essentially how that glitch works. And unfortunately, I've lost like runs to that because sometimes it can be finicky doing that glitch or positioning yourself in the correct way so you can like clip down into the floor. But now we're going to be doing wetworks, and wetworks is just like going through a bunch of tubes to like go from one area to the next. But before we get into the next area, how are Jess and Alex feeling right now?
Oh, that was math, Jess.
Yeah, I'm looking at this math. I'm in my element. I finally understand what's happening.
I really
Everything
like
makes
the
sense.
aesthetic.
There we go. All right, and we're going to be going right here. All right. Counter Kitty, if there's some final things you want to say so far, now would probably be a good time.
Okay. Well, we have a $5 donation from Super Blood Wolfman, who says, next Star Wars, that's Punk, baby, and Jazz, and maybe Jazzpunk. We also have $2 from Tempest Mask 1000, who says, Ozmourn, this is most displeasing. You must learn to use the Force by watching the ways of a new hope, at the very least. Do so, and your pizza will be guaranteed. In all due seriousness, good luck Sunday.
We've much business to discuss.
Thank you so much, Counter Kitty. So, we're about to go into the last mission, but it will not be given to us by the director, but instead by the editor, because the editor has kidnapped the director and his assistant as well, and we have to go save them, and that's gonna be the final mission of the game. Before we get into the final mission, Jess and Alex, Jess first, how are we feeling about the run so far and what we've seen?
This is simultaneously exactly what I was expecting and not at all what I was expecting when you gave me the rundown for this game.
What about you, Alex? How are you feeling?
About the same. I'm really enjoying myself. I really like the aesthetic that's going on. It's very fun.
Wonderful. I'm very glad. This is an absolutely absurd game. Now that we're in the bachelor pad, we're going to be doing some extermination right here. We're going to be killing all of these bugs on the floor. Right here. Okay, perfect. And then when we hear that sound, we're going to play a game of Fruit Ninja. You can use E and also your left click in order to slice, and so you're also going to see me going like moving my mouse around at the bottom of the screen so I can get them quickly if they show up. like so. The bananas are the ones that annoy me the most because they have weird shapes and sometimes you can't always get them. You can do one more, perfect. All right, and now there's one achievement that is perfectly that is just find and use find and use, what is the name of that thing that I keep forgetting for some
Bidet.
reason? Yeah, bidet. Thank you. I've just find and use a bidet. That's perfectly it. We're gonna pick this lock, and we're gonna go into a pillow fight with this woman. And oh wait, are you kidding me? Oh, that's so disappointing. She's supposed to fly out of the window, and then just as you do a pillow fight with her, which is so this is so unfortunate that it didn't happen. But what are you gonna do about it? We're gonna play spin the bottle. We're gonna kiss this lovely woman, and then this homeless guy just interrupts us and gives us a kiss instead, for whatever reason. The achievement is to get kissed by a very unhygienic man. And now we're gonna start this cutscene with the director who's been kidnapped, with this crab who's saying "who what," but in Spanish for some reason.
No, oh,
Come on,
yeah,
Polyblank.
No, a little more.
To the
A
left.
bit more. A little.
Come on.
A little.
And then look up.
No, your other left.
Perfect. All right, wonderful.
Go back.
Yeah.
Back a bit.
This is like the last small cutscene of the game, and then there's just going to be a bunch of gameplay. And essentially, the editor is going to challenge us to a series of activities that we are that he's definitely going to cheat in all of them. He's going to say he's not going to cheat, and then he's definitely going to cheat in all of them. So the first and foremost, we're going to be playing a game of mini golf that is not rigged in any way, shape, or form. And he's going to be using that bat exactly, by the way, also to use instead of actual golf clubs. Also, I did activate a glitch that for some reason we still have the samurai sword. We're not supposed to have the samurai sword still. I don't know why it's still in our hand, but sometimes it happens. As you can see, he literally just like moves the golf ball into the hole with like powers for some reason. He can do that. Are either of you fans of mini golf? By the way,
I love mini golf.
yes.
I've played maybe once or twice.
Oh, that was so close. Come on. As soon as we get here, we're just going to be saving and then loading again. All right, perfect. Because then that'll transport him over here to the next hole. It does some weird things with this hitbox, like in the next area, it's going to be strange in the next hole. But instead, we're just going to be going through here. There is a way to get a hole-in-one on this, but it's like really precise. And also, if you like set it up for too long, it just wastes more time than it saves, so I don't do it. Going to be waiting for this guy. He's going to immediately shoot his ball because, again, when we save him, it kind of put him in like a glitchy state. But we cannot shoot our ball until he starts walking over here, which is unfortunate. But this golf ball, for some reason, is a soccer ball instead, and that is a goal. Perfect.
And we're also shooting with a pole cue, so
yeah, exactly. So there are only so much realism you can have in a mini golf game. We're going to be saving and loading so that he's over there instead, and we're going to be activating this using this cart over here. Oh, I crashed into the editor's cart. Well, it's fine. We're going to go over here to this rooftop because for some reason the editor owns 3 rooftops. And we're just going to be going over here. We're going to be getting this gravy powder, and we're going to be turning the pool into gravy. And now we're doing Gravy Race 64. I don't know why, but it's just supposed to be like a nice parody, like a Nintendo 64 game, where we're just going to be using gravy boats to race with the editor. This specific mini game is actually really, really easy. And you might look like it's like also easy to control. Like I say that's easy because like I've like practiced it, but also when you're starting out, it's like really, really weird controls. You think you would use the mouse to move the gravy boat, but it's purely the directional keys, which just comes off like a little funky when you're first starting out. Especially if you want to like stick to the corners so that you can keep as fast as possible. But yeah, we're almost done. We have an entire category on SRC specifically dedicated to this race, just to get as fast as possible. Perfect. And then we're going to be exiting the race, and we're going to be kissing this woman underneath the mistletoe right here. But of course, this man is just going to come and interrupt us again. The same man for some reason. We're going to be stealing the editor's ship, or the editor's cart, I should say. And the editor is going to challenge us to one more game. It is a game of virtual tennis. And for some reason, it's raining. As any last battle, true final battle would be. Right?
Terrible for the
Where you
tennis courts.
Thank you, right? So, we're going to be grabbing, instead of actually playing the game, we're just going to be beating him up with a chair. There we go. Perfect. Yep, exactly. We're gonna grab this guy. I forgot to grab this one over here. Perfect. We're gonna grab a bunch of things like awards and roses and sashes and things we're gonna give to the editor in a bit. But first of all, we're gonna take this hot tub. We're just gonna liquefy everyone in it. There we go. I mean, they're having fun. It's fine. We're gonna grab this medal, and we're gonna have gonna give this woman a Bloody Mary on the rocks. Because that is the name of the achievement. It is Bloody Mary on the Rocks, which is a beautiful achievement name because she's thirsty. We're gonna give the editor all these awards, inflate his ego. There we go, and we're just gonna pop his ego like that. Bye. And now we gotta go save the director. For some reason, this bridge, it is faster to jump across it and also move sideways. I don't know why. But it's fast. Like if you try any other way, it feels physically slower. Our assistant is trapped in this jello. We're just gonna eat it bit by bit. You know, it takes us 26 hours. Perfect. Now she's free. We're going to free our director here by turning him into a crocodile. And the last thing that we're going to be doing before that is we're going to taking this one. We're going to take this disc. We're going to perfect. And we're going to scratch both discs like that. And now we're just going to go into the director's mouth. Oh, come on. You have to like get into his mouth before like he starts speaking, ideally. But he's just like, I've turned into a crocodile. So literally the only logical thing to do is for you to crawl into my mouth. And he's going to digest us. So that's Jazzpunk. The last thing that we have to do here is just do an endoscopy. And at the end of this hallway, we're going to drink one last bottle of pills. We're going to go on one more mission, and then that'll be the run. I don't know how Hyperion and Valiant Sun are feeling right now.
Why does he have a jungle in his stomach? It's a crocodile.
I mean, I guess sometimes that's how it feels with Crohn's, but...
Right. Also, I don't know how we ended up managing, like, fitting inside of his stomach. We were, like, a full-size human, and now we're, like, really small. But yeah. As you can see, conveniently, he has a videotape here, just in case he gets turned into a crocodile and we eat him.
My sincerest apologies. I've left this tape recording here in the event that I ever get transmogrified into a...
Thank you for explaining that, director. So, timing is going to end. He's going to give us another bottle of pills out of this machine right here, and timing will end when I drink them. So, 3, 2, 1, time. Right. That is Jazzpunk Special Agent. And that's the game. Thank you so much. So, after all that has been said and done, Alex and Jess, what are your thoughts?
That was a ride.
It's very good.
It's a wild game.
There's a concerning amount of spiders.
There is a concerning. Yeah.
Heron Chic was exactly what I wanted out of the description from the...
Yeah, that's great. I hope y'all like this. This is an indie game made by Microphone Games, but again, it has major Adult Swim energy. If any of you have seen it, any Adult Swim cartoons.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And so it's absolutely amazing. I love it. This is just one of the funniest games I've ever played in my life. And I absolutely love all of the the speedrunning community behind this and all of this run as a whole, this game as a whole. Believe it or not, I did a lot of achievements and a lot of objectives, but I did not go through like every single joke in the game. And there's also a piece of DLC called the Flavor Nexus that has like that's absolutely beautiful, and it's really short. It's only $3 on Steam if you already own the game, and it has some like reoccurring characters from the main game and has but like a bunch of new jokes, and it's beautiful. And essentially, I just love this game so much, and I think it's beautiful to like show it off to people who have never seen it before, because it's just a trip from beginning to end, and joke after joke after joke. And I hope that Jess and Alex really enjoyed watching it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Most definitely.
wonderful. Counter Kitty, you said the donation incentive was met, right?
It was, yeah. We got 320 bucks, so it went over.
Beautiful. So we're gonna go into extras. As you can see, wedding cake is already a mode that you can just do in the extras. So we're gonna start from there. Timing for this is going to begin when I enter the first level. But we're gonna change some settings real quick. Instead of 5 wins, we have to get 10. And we're just gonna turn down the music a little bit. But we have an infinite time limit, and we have to have as a maximum of 4 bots on. We have to have exactly 4 bots on the screen at all times. So it's really just kind of the same as we're going to do a little bit different strats. Maybe we might play it a little bit like more risky, use other weapons because we have to get more kills. But aside from that, it's going to be just what we saw in the main run, but just more of it. And so that's going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully we can do it in 10 minutes or less. Oh, the other rule about Wedding Quake specifically is that you cannot abuse 2-player mode. So what you saw in the main run where we like were able to kill our own partner, we can't use that. So we are forced to like find different strats for the second and third level. And so that'll be that. So we're going to be starting in the chapel, and time will begin when I choose this character. So 3, 2, 1, go. All right. Oh, this is the perfect spawn, and the rose gun is right here. Let's go. I love that. So we're just gonna be finding as many people here as we can. Okay. Unfortunate aiming from my part, but also the aiming with the rose gun is also a little off. Like it's one of those. Again, everything that you aim with in this game is not like perfectly centered, and so you have to like adjust. Oh, and where is everyone? Oh, there we go. Perfect. That's 1 kill. We'll choose Z to like or tab to see. Oh, there's a player with 2 kills already. So here's the thing. The other thing about Wedding Quake is that if another player gets more kills than you, the game will end. If another player like meets the required amount of kills to win, the game will end, and it will not be like it won't count. You would have to, per the rules of the run, play the game again. You have to win the game. That is the condition for this speed run. Also, I might be a little bit more focused here, so if Jess and Alex want to say literally anything that they want to say during this run, you can.
The
Dude,
recoil on this is insane.
Right?
Yeah. I love the themes of the stages. This is fantastic. Does the sheep? I'm assuming the sheep does not count if you kill it.
Let's see.
Can you kill the sheep?
Okay,
Okay, you did kill the sheep.
I did kill the sheep, but I don't know if that counted. I didn't check. I should have checked beforehand. All right, perfect. That's 1. And we're gonna go to Ikiyaki Alley again. This specific one is strange because not everything. I'm pretty sure like only this guy is a 1-hit kill in this. The jar of spiders. It's only that is a 1-hit kill in this map. But also since we're in 1 player, we're kind of forced to explore the rest of the map. Oh, there we go. Perfect. All right. See here. We grabbed another jar. All right, perfect. The best guy. 1 more jar.
That was
here.
a horrible death scream.
It was a horrible death scream, right? We're also going to be grabbing this cork bottle because the cork bottle it's not technically a one-hit kill. Like if you're like right in the guy's face, it'll be a one-hit kill, but it does a certain amount of damage where if you like aim off or from too far away, you will not kill them first try. Perfect. Like that did do first try, which is nice. There we go. How many kills do we have? 4? We have 4 kills. Perfect. All right. There we go. I also might show off some other weapons. I want to see how much. I don't think this guy does a lot of damage, but we're gonna see.
What does collecting the rings do?
Collecting the rings is like more health.
Okay.
In the first level. Oh no. Yeah, the rings have more health. But as you guys saw in the first level, they were like heart-shaped rings. And so that's a nice one. We're going to be grabbing a bit
There
more.
was another sheep, so we could experiment.
Oh, you're very right. Hold up.
Oh, there's another sheep. I missed that.
Where the fuck was the sheep? Or, sorry, where the fuck was the sheep?
It was in the middle bit of the map.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Middle of the map. Where is it? I have no spatial awareness in this map, I swear. Okay, so we have 7 kills now. Do you count as a kill? No, he does not, unfortunately. Oh, did I end up killing him as I went down? No, unfortunate. That's oh nope, that is a machine gun. Where is the rest of these weapons? Okay, again, the pork bottle is probably the best bet.
So are these AI or are these other people?
These are AI. If you can, though, you can play up to like 4 players on like one device, which is wild. Okay, he killed us, but we killed him also in the process. So we're gonna do new game. We're going to do 1 player, and we're going to go straight to Darknet, which is the area that we robbed the bank in, the Cyberpunk world.
I
Oh,
love the Cyberpunk world.
it's nice, isn't it? Oh, come on. We're gonna go. Okay, go on. There's a secret area into the bank right here.
Oh my god. What is this cake's weapon?
Oh, this is a machine gun.
Oh my god.
Oh
Oh my god.
my goodness.
Imagine if someone came at you with one of those.
Right? Where did you go? Where'd you go? We have the cork bottle. Oh, we also have the spiders. That's actually a nice one. But I think that's the only spot where we can spawn with the spiders. Also, this is like the largest map in the game, so it's really hard to find people. Where did you go? No, come on. Oh, I can't. Okay, that ladder is a fake ladder. It doesn't actually work. That's rude. You see, I can't just like respawn to a specific area because that's only like a thing that you can abuse in 2-player mode. There we go.
Was that guy's name Vader?
Yeah, it was. Where is everyone? The game is being very rude to me right now. And this is like the most, like, again, Wedding Quake is like pretty much the most RNG heavy thing in the whole game. There we go. And so it's hard to like really find everyone sometimes.
It's interesting that 4 is the maximum amount of like AI that you're able to.
Yeah, I don't know why there's not more. I guess it's like, I don't know. I've never played a Quake game. I don't know if like there's there's a reason for that based on what the Quake game. Specifically, this is supposed to be like a parody of Quake 2. I don't know anything about that game, so I don't know if like there's a reason that relates back to Quake 2 that there's only 4 AI or whatever. But
It'd also be hard to have the AI going.
True.
I'm not sure what resources this engine has.
Okay. 2 more kills again. Thankfully, no other AI is like really. No. We just passed by that guy. Oh, the spiders. The jar of spiders is gone. I mean, I could use the sneeze gun, but the sneeze gun isn't really that good. Doesn't do a lot of damage. Okay, cork bottle here again. This map is so rude to me because like wow. Okay.
Hello?
Hello. Why did that AI just have amazing aim all of a sudden? Okay. Again, cork bottle over here. Thankfully, it spawned. Oh, he went into the pit. He went to the pit. Come on. Don't fall away from me. There we go. Perfect. Okay.
Let's
New game.
go.
So, we're going to go here and... High Talk Resort. Where's it going to spawn us? This is the worst spawn it could have given us. Dang. Come on. Right. I think there's a cork bottle between here and the gravy boat. I mean, there's also the machine gun. Come on. Oh, come on. Oh, he went up. Come on. That's rude. When there's 10 kills and there's only 4 people, you do kind of have to... You can't just, like, stay in place because that wastes a lot of time. And so instead, we can, like, perfect. Like, go and find people. It's a bit more risky, but if you play it well, it'll be faster. Oh! I accidentally shot the gravy boat at myself because it like hit like the corner of this thing, and it ended up. Oh, come on! Oh, unfortunate. If I hadn't accidentally hit myself with the gravy boat, that probably could have gone better. Again, the worst spawn. Usually, when you die, it, like, randomly chooses another spawn point for you, but it gave me the worst spawn twice in a row, which is unfortunate. Okay, here's a cork bottle.
I didn't realize it was announcing the names of the things you pick up. I really
Yeah.
like how it's champagne.
Right. I love that. All right. The good thing about the gravy boat too is that if there's more than one enemy next to each other, it can probably kill both of them because it does an egregious amount of damage. Right, 3 more. Where is everyone?
Did that just drop a turkey leg?
He did, yes.
I think it did,
Okay.
yeah.
The turkey leg is a weapon that you can use in this map.
Oh, so that was his weapon. That wasn't. I
Yeah.
just assumed that the gravy boat turned him like into a chicken or turkey.
That's also what I was.
Like, it seemed on
I thought
par,
this. Yeah.
Perfect. There we go.
Don't swim, hire me and Alex to make your next game.
All right.
I'd love
last,
to produce
Wait,
a
go ahead.
game.
right? That'd be amazing. Ooh, we got a horrible spawn, but I think there's also a. Also, the other thing about this the other thing about this game about Wedding Quake is that all of the other enemies spawn with a weapon and you don't, which is unfortunate, but that's just the way this game goes. All right, gravy boat. Ooh, come on. Here we go. That would have been if I wasn't careful there. That actually could have hit me instead. Ooh, I could play it safe and just wait for the enemies to come towards me, but again, that wastes time. Here, oh, there's 2 more here. Come on. Perfect. Or I can also just go towards the enemies with the gray boat. You see, there's 2 there. 7 more. I'm going to see if there's more on. No, there's no more on this one. Oh, whoa! Where did you come from? There's one behind me. Oh, because one can spawn on the roof behind me. This is what I get for not paying attention. So there's 2 more kills. The timing will end when I kill the last enemy on this map. Thankfully, I spent enough time alive that the gravy boat will respawn. Perfect. Okay, there we go. 3, 2, 1, time. I do not know. I put an estimate for 10 minutes on that. That 3rd level took a really long time. I do not know if I was underestimated. If I'm not, I'm so sorry. But again, this category is just really RNG heavy. So.
I think that you were only 11 minutes. So.
Okay, nice. Let's guys. Yeah, we're gonna exit the cake. That's Jazzpunk. And the other the Wedding Quake incentive. Thank you all for getting that met. Again, I did not show everything off in the main game. That could be there. There's a bunch of other jokes that don't really count towards achievements and stuff. And there's also the Flavor Nexus DLC, which you all should check out. But with that being said, my name is Ozmourn. And thank you so much to Power Up with Pride for having me back. Again, y'all keep having me back for some reason. But I love doing it every single time. But yeah, that's all from me. If you want to follow me on twitch.tv/Ozmourn, I occasionally stream. I might start streaming a bit more because I have to do some runs for GDQ at SGDQ. This game was a backup, and then I'm moving another run called Gunbrella. So if you're all at GDQ, come say hi to me. But aside from that, starting with Jess and my commentators, do some outros, shoutouts, whatever you need.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm the Valiant Sun on every single platform. Come check me out. I speedrun Stardew Valley. I don't know. Maybe I'll play Jazzpunk. I'm kind of interested.
Right? Nice game. How did you feel about it? How do you feel about it now?
I'm still confused, but I've got the spirit.
You've got the spirit, that's for sure. And outs.
I'm Hyperion Skies on most platforms. I'm on Twitch. I occasionally moonlight as a Stardew Valley speedrunner. Mostly I play 2-player fishing percent. I'm probably gonna try to start streaming more Dragon Age Inquisition soon. Not speedrunning, but new game coming out. Very excited about Dragon Age in general.
Nice. Thank you both so much for being here. I hope that all truly enjoyed this wild ride that is Jazzpunk. And thank you all for watching. Thank you to Counter Kitty for hosting this
Alright.
wonderful run. And happy Pride, y'all.
GG. That was a really cool run. Before
Thank you.
you go, one more donation for you. Coffee Bear 3 donates $5 and says, nothing but love for my social media community lead. Is that your job title? Everyone should be so lucky to have a friend like Ozmourn, who is always kind, always sincere, and always ready to help you with your ridiculous ideas. Love you now. So yeah, so that wraps up Jazzpunk. Everyone, thank you so much for reaching the Wedding Quake incentive. That was so cool and so interesting and very quirky. So now that the Jazzpunk incentive is closed, we have a couple new incentives. As before, the Callisto Protocol Voice Language Bid War is still open, but that will be closing by the time the next round of Likeness begins. Currently, Spanish is winning by about $45 ahead of Japanese. And again, you've only got a couple minutes to get your donations in for that. But we have two new incentives, and that is one for the game Mail Time, which is returning Max as a hat, where we return an orange hat to an adorable sad capybara named Max who has lost his hat. And we also have a color bid war for Max's game Mail Time, where we choose what color the main character is going to be. With that all being said, I believe this is the end of my shift. So I'd like to thank you guys so much for supporting this incredible charity, and also thank you to Power Up with Pride for having me. And an absolute ball today, and we had a lot of really interesting rounds. So I'm so glad that those rounds are and stay tuned, everyone. We have Likeness coming up soon, and then after that we have the Callisto Protocol.